Hello viewers and welcome to another edition of our women's program Karimpe. Today this program is going to be different. Different why? Because we are here in the midst of this very sylvan surroundings with a very special personality, better known as Lily Sawian, but originally Doralyn Sawian, a singer, songwriter and composer, and she does fantastic music, and above all she's a bubbly, cheery human being. Yes, that's the introduction I could just give. But then to know more about Lily Sawian, let us go ahead and speak to her, and she has so much to tell us. Lily, how have you been?
I've been doing all right. Thank you so much, ma'am. And how are you?
I'm doing good too. It's a pleasure to meet you again for this very special program for Doordarshan. I'm so glad that you could give us your time, despite all the jigs and the programs and the recordings and everything that you do.
Yes,
You
likewise.
yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank
Most
you so
welcome.
much, the
Most
team
welcome.
of Narampe,
Yeah.
for having me. It's really an honor. Thank you so much for
Yes.
the time, for making the time also to come here.
Right, right. You're looking
Thank you.
beautiful. What is the secret behind it? You just recently came back from Turkey?
Yes, I
Yeah?
did.
So what was that for that you went to Turkey?
So it was the 19th edition of celebrating Northeast India Festival, curated by Sir Vikram Rai Medhi along with the Consulate General of India and Turkey. So we went there and we had a fashion show showcasing all the northeastern states and their attire and their outfit, and we
Right.
also had performance. One was from Assam, Manipur, and I was there too.
To
And it
represent Meghalaya.
Yes,
Oh,
truly a
fantastic.
privilege.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no
ma'am.
wonder you got the blush of Turkey along with you. You know,
Thank you,
let's
ma'am.
go down a little bit. Lily, better known as Lily today, but
Yes.
Doralyn once upon a time. What made you shift to this present name?
I actually changed my name. It's my stage name. It's Lily Sawian. I guess it's much more easier to pronounce it
Okay.
and to remember it rather than Adoralyn. I mean, the Adoralyn is quite long, and
Okay.
sometimes they'll get the spelling mistake
All right.
wrong. So
Okay.
thought
Okay,
Lily
so-
would be much easier.
Easier, all
for
right.
everyone,
And
yes.
though Doralyn is also a very adorable name.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your schooling was from Loreto.
Yes.
You are a science background student, microbiology, you said, your master's, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then
from-
how did music come in your life?
Music has always been in my life since the early age of 3, 4. My father is a singer too. My mom used to sing too. So my father would sing in All India Radio, and I started singing from church. He'd teach me all these hymns, and we'd sing together. And I guess that's how it it's progressed. It's inbuilt, I guess.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's genetic. Should we say that? Yeah? It's in the genes. All right. So you
think
have
so.
been earlier tutored and honed by your father
Yes, ma'am.
himself, right?
Yes,
As you
ma'am.
said, he was artist of All India Radio as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic to know that. But then, music as a profession, when did you think that you could take it up as a profession, really?
I think ever since those old days, school days too, we'll have concerts and all that. I've always had it in me, like maybe, like I wanted to sing, I wanted to be a performer. So I guess it's always been there.
Always been there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And today you are a name because you have gone to so many places. You have so
you.
many, songs that you have, and you sing in multiple languages, right? You
Yes,
sing in Khasi, you sing in Jaintia, you also sing in English.
Yes, ma'am.
right.
Yes.
So among all these 3 languages, each has their own, beauty and the passion, I'm sure, that you have for each of these songs. But
Exactly.
supposing I ask you, which are your favorite? Like, which language do you sing your best?
I'd say English.
Okay.
then Kasi, Benar.
Benar
thing,
also.
yes.
Yeah, so you can't just really
you can't just
difficult
choose
choice
one,
to
yes,
make.
because I guess every language has its own, when it comes to singing and expressing those words and the melody of the song, it comes in different, like when I sing in Penar, I don't think so it'll really touch when it's written in English, or if I sing it in English and then you have to translate it, I mean, it'll take quite some time to get used to that.
So which are some of the, when we talk about the Khasi Jayantiya songs that you have sung, can you mention a few of them?
Oh, some of the songs are Jinkerman and Wailuti. Then there's this next song coming out called Parom, which is Kana. So these are some of the songs that
But I
I
have heard your songs, because you are quite a performer when you sing. I mean, we will be hearing you in a little while, but then you are in a different zone altogether when you are singing and when you are in that, in the midst of music, right?
Yes.
So you also compose your own music, because these Khasi Jayantiya songs you must be composing yourself?
Yes, ma'am. When it comes to English songs and Khasi songs, I do compose my own songs. When it comes to Penar, I'll tell Banchan how I feel, then he would write it down and, pen it down, whatever, however the feeling, however he can also.
Yeah,
through
you
what
work
my
as a team
feelings.
with him, DJ Banshan,
DJ
right?
Banshan, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yes, of course, of course. You'll make a fantastic team otherwise too. But then, how long does it take for you to compose and make it perfect?
I think when it comes to song making, it does take quite a while. Sometimes it can take up to 1 to 2 years, or maybe when it comes to songs that just hit, it can you can finish it in a day or a week.
And especially when you have some deadlines to meet.
Yes, especially those times when you have some projects and all that, so you have to finish it within time.
How does it all come then together? Because some songs take you 1, 2 years, you said,
Yes.
and then when is the deadline? So does it mean that when we are all pushed, then the best from us also comes out? Is it something like that?
Yes, that is one. That is one thing too. When it comes to projects and other songs that has a deadline, that we're given a specific pointers on what you have to sing on, or these and that, and whatever you have to sing and talk about in the song. So I guess it make it much more easier for us singers to write down the lyrics regarding, and it has a certain topic for what we have to sing.
Theme or something.
Yes.
Right.
But when it comes to originals, I guess it can change, it can differ. Sometimes you like it, and then after a few months listening to it, you're like, oh, maybe it needs some changes here and there. So it's kind of like that. Yes, ma'am.
So you grew up, you said, listening to music, and so if there are a variety of music, right? So amongst all the variety, I mean, for today's generation, it is a completely different type of music that they love to listen.
That's
true. When you were in your times, maybe country, maybe what kind of music you grew up actually listening, and how much did they influence you?
Yes, I did. I grew up listening to a lot of country music, a lot of the Bill Gaither bands, all these gospel songs. Yes, so I guess they've really helped and shaped me in the way how they sing, how they really give it their all while they're on stage. You can see it, like they sing their hearts out.
And you also do
back.
that. I have seen you personally myself, and that's what I was saying. My God, who is she? We have to do a program with her. And then I went into YouTube to find you are already there for a very long time, right? So amongst some of your favorites, who are some of your favorite bands or singers?
I do like Don Williams, and then Rihanna, and then The Script. I listen to a lot of The Midnights, and yes, these are some of the bands. And I do like punk rock too. A huge fan of punk rock. Simple Plan, Good Charlotte. Yes, I grew up listening to them. Yes,
right. So now, supposing I just now tell you, Lily, perform for us from these lists that you just said.
Yes, ma'am.
So just sing for us something.
Really?
Yeah. I know you don't have the guitar, but your voice itself would be great. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll sing a Rihanna song then.
Okay,
I'll do that. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. And every time I walk out the door, I see you dying little more inside. I don't wanna hurt him anymore. I don't wanna take away his life. I don't wanna be a murderer. Thank you, ma'am.
I mean, this is what Lily Sawian is, right?
mean,
She is in her own, and what a voice, what a powerful voice you have, what a range, right?
much, ma'am.
So you must be practicing. How often do you practice?
Yes.
How much practice does it really require to be able to sing the way you do?
Oh, I do practice a lot at home also. I guess the neighbors don't mind. I'll play the tracks on my computer, and then I'll sing out loud, and then it does take a long time, to practice when it comes to practicing. And when I have time during, while doing my finishing my work, or even when I get to ride my scooty, I practice some songs, learn the lyrics.
While you're driving.
Yes.
Okay, this is something new. I just heard. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's kind of fun. It is.
Okay, so they say practice makes a person perfect. I'll not say a man, because it makes a woman also perfect. So I say practice makes everybody perfect. So you do practice, but then over the years you feel you have matured, like what you sung before when you listen to your old records to what you do now. Do you think there has been a marked improvement?
Yes, I can totally agree with that, ma'am. When sometimes I'd listen, there are some notes which I couldn't hit maybe before, and I could hit now. The techniques, and then I'm so grateful to all the teachers, the mentors who have always been there to show me the way, guide me the way on how to sing, how to do this, from studios, mentors, and all that, and they've helped me a lot in how I sing and how I perform. So I'm really grateful to them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whoever's watching, thank you.
But now, we thought, why don't we actually listen to one of your video, and which one do you think, which has a lot of power and which a lot of you reflects in it? Which one do you think we can right now showcase for all of our viewers who are watching this program? And tell us also about it.
Okay. Well, I'd love for all of the people,
The viewers,
the
yes.
viewers out there to listen to Jinkerman. It's a song written in the year 2017. It was the darkest of times sometimes, and Jinkerman means hope. So I guess the songs are also, the lyrics of the songs are taken from the Bible, that gives hope. And when I sing that song, it really has helped me a lot through the darkest times.
Why do you say
days.
it was the darkest time? What happened really? If you can share with us.
Okay, I guess maybe that was the time. It was a phase where it was changing a lot. I graduated from 10 and then 11, 12, and then didn't know what really to do with my life. Didn't know what was gonna come ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you think, when you think back, oh, what if you're never gonna make it? What if this will not? What if all the what ifs?
So those anxiety issues that you had, and you poured it all in this song called Jinkerman, right?
Yes.
So I think, so for all of our viewers who are watching this program, should we just listen to that and watch you perform, right? And we will be coming back. So let's listen to Lily Sawian as she performs Jinkerman for us.
Judo Jinkerman lada pintip jingim kanam sha suki pa suki pinsa boy shala ka thong lada jingeki bandungin nang tur shaprang wajukin randin namada shisha botilur ha uplay lem jingata Oi, Q,
right. So, Lily, what a performance as usual. I've noticed that when you sing Khasi songs, it is more sedate, it is more calm, and it has a lot of traditional touch also, the folk music touch also. But when it comes to your English, you're absolutely a performer, a rock star, right? Have you divided yourself into different, zones too?
I think so. More
Yeah?
maybe
Yeah.
because when it comes to English, it's like that, and when it comes to Khasi, and when
Or
it
is it
comes
because
to
of the
Punar,
audience that you have to cater to?
uh, I guess it's just how the song is maybe, and how it reflects while I sing.
Okay.
As I said, like the lyrics, the music, the melody of the song. That's what it is. I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So over these so many years, I'm sure that you have traveled quite a bit, right? I mean, you must have gone for concerts and etc. etc. Which are some of the places you've been in? How has that also, sort of made you what you are?
I've traveled to Nagaland and Kohima, and then Istanbul is one of the
Yeah.
newest places I've
Yeah.
been. So I I actually participated in Northeast Idol season 1, and I got the second runners-up.
Right.
Yes, it was such a wonderful experience meeting so many talented artists and from different part of Northeast, and also we went to Kohima where we won the Best Music Video Award. That was me and Banchan for the music video Suri.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So, and the recent one, like I've said earlier, in Istanbul, Art Istanbul, we performed there, and it's a feeling that it's an experience that I will never forget, and I'll cherish it forever.
Yeah, because
so.
when you meet, when you have an interface with so many others, also it also molds you. It helps you. It reshapes you, right? It gives you so much of experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
That is
Yeah.
very true. Yes.
So, what are your future plans? Like, are you planning to compile all your songs to an album? What is it that you're thinking ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Well, viewers, I'm super excited to let you know that I mean, by this year, I am going to release my album, my very first album. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are also too. So
How
I'm
many
really
songs does
excited.
your album have?
It consists of 8 tracks.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And yeah.
What other sneak peek can you give us besides
Well,
that?
Well, there's some of there's a little Khasi, there's a little Punar, and there's a little English.
English.
A
So
lot
it's
of
in
English.
trilingual.
Oh,
Trilingual. Okay. So it's in
Thank you, ma'am.
but you cannot sing for us from there, right? Because it's still
Oh yes,
a secret.
still a secret. Ma.
Okay, all right.
And I hope it'll be out soon.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So
can-
this year itself, we are planning for the release.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
because it'll be my 11th year as Lily Sawian, but also I think, Annie, it's been a long time in the
Making.
making music since as a Dorleen from a very young age. So, but ever since I changed my name, my stage name to Lily Sawian, 2013. This is my 11th year.
Any
So-
quick experience you would like to share with us? Something very nice that has happened while you perform, or something not very nice? Because we see sometimes, in the stage when the artists perform, there are unpleasant times also when, a fan goes a little too overbearing. Recently it happened to one of our, international singer.
Okay.
So is there such moments that has happened, or something very nice that has happened that you would like to share with us?
Well, every performance, every place that I've performed in, it's always been the best, and all the people there, all the fans there, has been so supportive, and they're always there, like cheering me up. So I guess it's all the good things. It's all the good things.
That's wonderful
yes.
to know, because
Yes, ma'am.
if the negatives come, also we walk through them.
through it, yes.
Yeah, walk away from them,
Yes,
and
that's
we
true.
just keep the goods with us.
Yes.
But then what more do you think needs to be done when it comes to the music scene of the state? Because there's so many talents around us, you know,
Yes.
still groping like you did at once upon a time to find your footing.
Yes.
But then there are also others who are practicing, but they're not getting enough maybe support. What kind of support do you think should be forthcoming for artists like you, upcoming artists like you, or already artists who have established themselves? What more needs to be done?
We've seen a lot of, the music industry here has like really grown in the past 2-3 years, no? And the coming of the MGMP, the music
Grassroots,
yes. There's so many young artists, budding artists that has got to perform in many platforms, and I'm so grateful and so happy to see that, you know, they're coming out of their shell and they're doing what they love. And I guess like we all need to, you know, be there hand in hand, help
support each other.
other. As artists especially, you know, give them, if they need, you know, any mentoring or anything that is needed, we could always help them hand in hand. And I guess as human, like in anything, when it comes to anything, when we are united and we help each other, then we'll always get there.
And being a female artist yourself, because we have quite a few female artists, you know.
Oh, yes, we
so did you ever find there was a roadblock because you're female? Has it ever happened that somebody said that, oh, she's a female artist, what can she do or whatever, and then you prove them wrong?
Well, I'm so grateful and fortunate to say that no, because I feel like, just to say, it's such a blessing to be born and brought up here in Geelong, which is
Matrilineal, absolutely.
Yes, and they really respect and they really, you know, help pave the way too for artists, be it a man or a woman, be it a girl or a boy, and for me, and they've always been there to support me and to show me the way and guide me through and give me a platform where I can sing. Say today's a stage, tomorrow it'll be a platform.
So what are your future plans? Of course, you're coming up with your first album.
Yes,
you know, and what are your other future plans that you have at least tentatively kept in mind? Will you continue to sing as Lily Sawian, or will you ever form a band or become, you know, form a band or something like that? Has it ever occurred to you?
Yes, it has occurred to me many a times. But you know, I'm looking forward to that, having a band of my own. And also I still want to see myself performing and singing, you know, years comes. So yes, I can.
And what are some of the musical instruments you play yourself?
I don't really know much, just a little bit here and there. The ukulele, the keys and the guitars. These are some of the...
Right. So you know which key can go wrong where, because your ear is there sharp, right? When you're performing as well.
Yes, when it comes to that, yes.
Right. You know, Lily, we can go on and on speaking to you and understanding you and the whole music scene out here. But then we have a time constraint, and I would like to end actually this conversation once again on a musical note. And despite the fact that you know, we've heard you, we've watched your video, but nothing can beat actually to see you do it just like that, without much of a preparation, because I didn't give you a chance really to come up with a guitar or anything. So let us end on a musical note, which is the song that you would love to dedicate to all of our, you know, viewers who are watching, who love you so much and who are your fans out there. So let's dedicate this final track, and on that note, thank you once again for joining in this program, for encouraging, because you coming to a women's program means encouraging other women also who have similar, you know, passion, similar skill and whatever talents to also come forward and become somebody in the future. Thank you so much and all the very best. So let's hear you sing the last track as we dedicate it to all of our viewers right now.
Well, the last track that I'd like for you, the viewers, to see is Suri. This Suri is a song which talks about, like people will talk, people will say, people will look, but you do your own thing, you carry on, and then when you know what's best for you, don't give up and just give it your best. And this is a song with Banshan and a dancer here. She's called Lucy, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
All right. Though I wish that you would have actually sung a line for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah? Can you?
Oh, it's okay. It's in Panardan. It's a Kitu kijengaro yonki umemue bor I jingken no yonki le umyem penhedor ki kijingjop yongale umemu kuki akle o jingrem yongale umemu neki hunod o.
Wonderful. Keep singing,
Thank
keep
you.
entertaining, keep growing. I wish you tons of luck.
Thank
so
you,
on
ma'am.
that note, we would like to wrap up this conversation. We had a lovely time with you,
Likewise.
and I'm sure that all
you.
our viewers too have enjoyed this conversation, this one-on-one that we had with Lily Sawian. Well, until next time, from this beautiful surrounding, as the sun is almost setting, it's bye-bye from the two of us here and the entire team of Doordarshan. Shalom.
Tukijengaro yonki, umemue bor I jingken no yonki le umemben hierdor I kijingjop yongale memu kuki akle o jingrem yongale memu neki hunod o.